Hey Aries, how you doing? Welcome. We're going to be doing your first half of June general reading here. Let's talk about your meditation. Very brief, very to the point, which I feel like is rather the point. So I saw this aspect of the Aries collective. I heard there's a saying, and I can't quite think of it, but it's like idle hands make for an idle mind, something like that. I think I just butchered that, but I feel like the gold and the peace of mind and the feel goods and the high vibrations lie for you within this time frame, within the act of creation and forward movement that is actually physicalized, right? So we're not just talking about inner movement and stillness and regularly meditating, which is always brilliant to do anyway, but I see for you it's like keeping your hands busy, but it doesn't feel like busy work. It feels like a really good thing. So what does that look like? Like I saw reading, right? Turning of the pages with the active mind as well. I saw painting, writing, woodwork, working on things around the house, gardening, anything of that sort, right? Getting things done, checking things off of a list, putting things up for sale, inquiring or investigating new revenues or ways of making money. It feels like a very active energy. It's an opportunity for you guys as well. I'm also getting the energy of the raven coming through for you in particular. The raven is a really beautiful energy around magical opportunity and timing. There might be some opportunities that come to you around investments, people wanting to partner with you, sell your work. One of those things where they're like, hey, you made this, I'll sell it in my shop and give you a portion of what I make. There's something around that, and it feels like a very good working energy and opportunity for you, okay? But creation feels like where the feel goods lie, right? Let's see what the animal energy is. Ooh, stunning. Okay. So we got the dragonfly here. I absolutely love this. I love this so much. And I love that you got some air energy here as well, because, you know, air energy, air signs rule the realm of, you know, the mind and thinking and our mental patterns, right? The dragonfly is so stunning because this speaks of discerning the truth amidst illusion. So it's seeing things very clearly, but this is also speaking to me of, but also dragon energy, right? Is about seeing oneself and others clearly, right? So it's coming from a place of clear discernment, right? Clear discernment, which means that you're looking at things from a perspective where your emotions aren't, you know, clouding it or informing you in one way or another. You're seeing things very clearly, right? Which is beautiful. But this also speaks of being an observer and the power of being an observer, right? Which is not about being disconnected or making a dispassionate assessment of things. It's just about realizing that when you are taking on the energy of an observer versus the energy of an experiencer, right? When you're in the energy of an observer, it means that you can accurately see everything, kind of like a king of swords with this air energy here. You can accurately see things clearly, without bias, without judgment, and in a way that you can see each and every side to something. You can see things from a 360-degree perspective, right? You can see every side, every angle, every aspect. You know, the dragonfly also speaks of dream time as well. So this could be a time where you're getting messaging through dreams, or again, you're tapping into that vortex energy when you create as well. How do you know you're in the vortex? You know that you're in the vortex energy when you look up and 5 hours have flown by and it's felt like 10 minutes. That is the gold for you for this first half of June, okay? That's how the time wants to be spent working through you. It's very cool. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I was saying. Okay, ooh. So you got Knight of Cups, or you got the Page of Cups here, and then you got Knight of Cups on the bottom. Isn't it beautiful? So I'm loving this so much for you because the cups rule the realm of emotion and artistry and intuition, right? And we were talking about spending time creating and doing things that get you into that vortex-like energy where you're truly enjoying yourself and finding a lot of gratification and happiness through the work or the actions or the time as you're spending it, right? And I want to draw in the parallel here to the color blue, which is the color of the throat chakra, which rules the realm of back to this air energy of communication, which is really, I feel like you're communicating rather well through either artistic expression or through business dealings or partnering or in a context such as that. But communication feels like it's working well for you at the moment. Also, dragon, they just pointed out, dragons, right? They're breathing fire. You have the air energy here. Fire needs air to really grow and live and thrive. So there's a lot of good in that for you. I do feel like it's an intense time of self-realization, and you perhaps might even be doing a redirect or reconsideration of your steps moving forward. Okay, Page of Cups. This is so beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. You know, fishes represent fertility, right? And then we have the salt water back here with the ocean. Again, back to that creativity and intuition and emotional feeling, right? Again, this is really allowing yourself to step into a new cycle where the possibilities in front of you are endless. And remember, this page energy is a younger energy. It's a novice energy. So you might even be considering stepping into a realm of work or a line of a new hobby, a line of pleasure that you haven't, done before, considered before. Either that, or you are indulging or engaging in work activities or spending time with people around you that really allow you to be in this beautiful receptive energy, right? Clean slate, clear eyes, that beautiful, energetic sensibility there. It's really nice. From the ground up. You really might be starting something new, starting a new business or reconsidering your work moving forward, redefining it, reconsidering it, reconfiguring it, something about that. You also might be getting a very good idea about something. I'm getting for someone, it's about inventing something as well. Aries, work it out. Ace of Cups. Are you serious? This is vortex energy, honey. This is exactly what I've been seeing. Look at all this blue here, blue realness. So this is an influx of intuitive information, artistic, insight and downloads. This is a lot of self-love, unconditional self-love, putting yourself first and practicing divine selfishness. Now we know that divine selfishness is different than egoic selfishness, right? Egoic selfishness comes at the expense of others. Divine selfishness comes at the benefit of you, meaning that you're filling your own cups that you can turn around and offer it to others, right? You're really giving some good TLC, some good tender loving care to yourself and your own pursuits and what really emotionally fulfills you. I really, really like it. Remember when I said that this dragonfly energy is about seeing things very clearly? That also aligns really beautifully with this Ace of Cups, right? Back to the salt water and the ocean energy here as well. Salt water and salt in general is a cleansing agent, which means that it's removing anything from your energy field or your physical body that's either toxic or not of your highest and best good. So allow this purification process to take place. And I do feel like a lot of it, you're going to be having some very informative and maybe even prophetic dreams. Okay? But I'm hearing new slate, new start. I feel like you have the opportunity to enter into a time of your life where you're able to even make good money doing what you love to do, or make money in a way that comes as unexpected to you in some way, okay? 9 of Wands, fascinating. So Wands rule the realm of, also kind of like the Cups, creativity, passion, desire, movement forward. 9 of Cups is interesting here because you see this desert behind her with this desert energy, and then opposing that, you have all of this water, right? I'm hearing to take your time in terms of feeling out and sensing where you're going next. I'm really hearing to take your time with that. Spirit is right there helping you out with messages and signs and synchronicities from the universe. Ravens, just like crows, have a lot to do with signs and synchronicities and timing with the universe as well. But the 9 of Wands is gorgeous because this is about perseverance, even through the hard times. This is about, hey, I've been through a lot, but I'm still standing. Right? I'm getting that image of the moving staircases in Harry Potter, where you're climbing that stairs and you feel like you're just about to get to where you're going, and then the staircase shifts. And it's just about being flexible and adaptable and going where the energy flows, right? Some of you guys are moving in a direction that might come as somewhat of a surprise to you or an unexpected movement. This could be through meeting someone new in a work context or personal context as well. But I'm really drawn to the fact that you guys are fire signs, right? Obviously, you're a fire sign. And so far, the fire energy that's come up, it's been all water and air, and the fire energy that's come up is the 9 of Wands. You know, I'm hearing to kind of play a counterpart to your natural energy of forward movement. Water is very much about the ebb and the flow, really allowing yourself to indulge in that, okay? Without feeling the need to be overly productive, allowing yourself to move as you're guided to move on a moment-to-moment basis. Okay. This is exactly what I was saying. So we have the 4 of Swords here to clarify the Page of Cups. So more air energy here. What is this? This is about being still. It's about recovering from illness. It's about resting. It's about taking a major time out. I'm hearing to give your brain a rest. Some of you guys have really been overthinking or spending a lot of mental capacity on something, or trying to, I'm hearing fit a square peg into a round hole type of deal. And I'm hearing that your time is best spent right now in a vortex-like energy where you're indulging in things that make you happy and give you pleasure. And give your mental area a rest here, especially when the dragonfly comes up, and that speaks of discerning truth amidst illusion. It could mean that your mental realm could use a little bit of rest right now and a little bit more attention to your emotions and your intuition and you know, what makes you happy and you derive pleasure from, right? You know, sometimes when we try to figure something out straight on, it doesn't happen. And then we stop what we're doing and we go and do the dishes, water, and it hits us. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here, right? Ace of Cups. You guys never have to worry about working hard or working hard enough or getting, you know, the return on your investment. You're an Aries. You know what I mean? That's always going to be in your energy, right? When you're in alignment. I'm really hearing to allow yourself to be in a water sign-like energy. Go with the flow. Listen to your emotions. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams, right? Death key, Scorpio energy. If you get one more water in this reading, I don't know. So death, this is really beautiful because this is the ending of one cycle so that a new cycle can emerge. Now I want to point out, Scorpios are known for being quite intuitive and quite psychic. And so the fact that you got Scorpio death key coming on the back end to clarify this Ace of Cups, this is a fountain of intuitive information and directives that is available to you. And if you slow down and allow yourself to be inspired on a moment-to-moment basis, right, then you have access to these directives coming to you through the universe, through spirit, whatever have you, right? And it's not about trying to use the scraps of what was to build something new. It's not about that, okay? You can be brave in the face of the unknown and trust that you don't have to have the map ahead to where you're going to enjoy getting there. I'm getting Roadrunner energy. I just did a post about this. Roadrunner energy says that when at a crossroads, place your foot on the path of the unknown and trust its potential. I feel like that's the point of the Nine of Wands as well. Yep. When at a crossroads, place your foot on the path of the unknown and trust its potential. Beautiful energy there for you. Nine of Wands. Okay, more Scorpio energy. There are 2 keys in this deck that represent Scorpio energy, and you've got them both with the Death and the Tower. Do you remember what I just said about it's not about trying to rebuild from the scraps of what has been torn down or fallen down? It's about, like, building anew, using new resources, looking at things through a different light and perspective, right? Can you allow yourself time to heal from a lot of the change that's been going on? Can you allow yourself just some moments of reflection and pleasure and just understanding and knowing that you only have control over what you have control over, and the rest will, because it must, take care of itself. And really, your priority right now, you know, it's being asked of you to place yourself as your priority and really practice divine selfishness. Get your own needs met. And if it helps you to, because you are the emperor in the deck, right? You're the emperor, which means you like taking care of other people. You enjoy being in that position of power and discernment, and you are the benefactor, right? But this is saying the time has come for you to be that for yourself and really focus your attention around, You know, what is going right for you? How can you improve upon your given circumstances, your work, your household situation, your dreams? What do you want the path ahead to, you know, do for you in terms of your feeling, not in terms of the material realm? I'm getting to kind of guard against that. Guard against that, Nine of Wands indeed, Wounded Warrior, right? You just allow yourself time and patience to heal and heed and discern, you know, the guidance that's coming through to you, because I do feel like there's change afoot for you. And it's I should say that it's an opportunity for change, but it's the ending of one cycle and the distinct beginning of a brand new cycle. And it's really up to you how and in what way this manifests for you and in what time, right? But do you see how this wounded warrior here is looking at this Ace of Cups like, I don't know if I can trust this. I don't know if I've earned this. I don't know if I deserve this. I don't know if I have time for this. Allow yourself to receive this, okay? And I really feel like we're talking about self-love and intuitive guidance here, okay? Yeah. Practice compassion with yourself, okay? I feel like your mind has been a bit overactive. You're being asked to step into your emotion of it. You can't make this stuff up. Cave, sanctuary. Hi, is this not what we've been talking about? Right? This is about allowing yourself to be where you are. Didn't I say drawing and painting? And then this guy's literally drawing and writing his story on a cave wall. Fire here, representing your fire sign selves here. This is really beautiful, right? I'm also really drawn to the fact that he has his back. I feel like this is sunset. Yeah, because the fire's going. I feel like he has his back towards the sunset, and he's just going, you know what? I'm in the vortex energy. I'm in my own, this is divine selfishness. He's all by himself in his own cave, making his own best sanctuary-filled life, right? I'm also drawn to the fact also that this is sunset. It's about to be nighttime. We did get the dragonfly energy here, right? I also want to point something out. I'm just noticing this. This is air energy, right, with the dragonfly, but this upside down triangle, this is the alchemical symbol for water. And this whole reading is air and water, except for where you're being presented here with the Nine of Wands and the Wounded Warrior, right? I'm really hearing like water, 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 water. Think about it in terms of hydration, right? What satiates you? What satiates the palate? What activities is it, right? And this can be a lot of different things for different people, but I'm really hearing that that is the remedy for you right now. And you have an opportunity here through allowing yourself to spend time in this pleasure vortex, as it were, right? And spend time creating, spend time doing things that get you out of your head, right? And into your pleasure center. There's an opportunity here where I feel like he's busy doing this, and then some big answer to a long-standing question is going to come through when he's just willing to just take his focus, his eye of Sauron, as it were, off of it and refocus his attention elsewhere to break the mental pattern and cycle, and thus the information and the inspiration and the way forward reveals itself, right? But I also want to, I'm getting that sense of, though, a watched pot never boils. There's something about that here, okay? My beautiful Aries, you're where you're meant to be. Enjoy yourself. See this little helping hand here coming out of the shadows? There are many helping hands here for you. It's just about allowing yourself to be still enough and in the present moment enough to really receive it and gracefully move through this cycle of one ending and a brand new beginning, okay? All right, darling, my beautiful Aries, I so hope that this helped and resonated. If so, please let me know in the comments below. I just love reading your comments. With that being said, thank you so much for being here, but most of all, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.